moving on down to old and new business board, just back up and pay the bills, I guess. We had this back in May. I made a copy of it. I think the original was some nice color brochures like the one I've got that was in my other meeting colors. I keep getting forwarded from, I guess this, Edward Panini and this, the chairperson of this. We did address this in our budget meeting, so we wait till after the new fiscal year. These individual bricks, pavers that they've got a model of, a sample of in the handout. It says citizens of Henry County, and this particular one, every time another county contributes to the Kentucky National Guard Memorial, I give an update, an email saying Rockcastle County is now participating in, I don't know how many counties are, but I'd say it's getting close to 50%, and we're still not a sponsor of this. I guess I just wanted to see if we need to go ahead and act on this. $500 contributor for a paver for the National Guard Memorial. So I know that I've been asked about it repeatedly until we did it. You all think it's something that we probably ought to do at the court?
Well, first of all, I don't know. Again, I apologize, but I mean, is that?
There actually is a specific statute that says we can spend money on memorials and stuff like that.
Well,
I mean, if that's what this is
then what about each master taking $75 or whatever out of their community project funds for this? You guys go along with that?
It's just $375.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Be $375.
Well, I was kind of hoping Judge might
I'll
kick
step
it
over
over.
125. I'll pick up the slack.
Second that motion. I assume that was a motion.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Masterson?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Caldwell?
Yes.
Yeah.
That does include,
Yes, we are. That's all nationals.
no, all measures.
Guess we could have got to 125.
Yeah, appreciate you spending my money.
I think 250, 50.
And the wording on it, I guess, does need to read citizens of Marion County projects for our National Guard.
Yeah.
Have to fill out the template and send it in. I get a mail on it about once a week, or an email update of another county that's contributed. So I know Jimmy Higgins, big sponsor of that, or proponent of that.
If we give it, we'll get more.
Okay, under the second one, the E911 update, I think at least four of y'all were at the meeting the other day. I think that the addressing standards adoption now will help us to finish up to the point where we can go ahead and ask for that geospatial audit and get the agreements in place, or work on the agreements that we need to get to work towards final adoption of our enhanced 911 later this fall. We do have a meeting set for David Lucas is coming in on the 21st in the morning, I believe. I'll send out that to you. Okay, and Chris Chancellor on the equipment upgrades and needs and so forth. So we're continuing to make progress there.
David, you want to retire?
He is.
Yeah.
He is also, in his email, said he's going to be a committed volunteer, at least for the ones that are grant funded, to try to make sure they get to the enhanced status before the end of the year. So maybe after the time, we can get a little more support. Hopefully. Number C there, you all have a copy of the email from, I actually put a copy of the email from David Lucas in there to verify the rumors are true, he is retiring.
Yeah.
It said he was going to stay committed to the project. Jody Conget, I guess the day that Tommy were finishing up the work up there, originally sent a request. I guess I maybe sent that out. I don't know. Should have. He was. I guess Jenny had indicated while they were up there, they might get cut it loose while they were still working on finishing the approaches, but of course it's still hanging up there a month and a half later. The last couple of weeks, he said there's been good crowds and four-wheelers and coolers, and it seems to be a hot spot for teenagers to gather. I hate to be a party pooper, but it is a liability issue potentially. And I guess if it's gone, they'll find somewhere else.
So How are they wanting the county to remove that, or just cut the cables, or what?
I don't know, I asked if there was any place else in the county where we actually had a need for another swinging bridge, and I know this was our only county maintained swinging bridge, and I couldn't think of another spot in San Quentin. Don't want to really get them into.
Probably need to get out of business.
Well, it's not salvageable anyway. It would be pretty much impossible to take down and reinstall. Nothing's impossible, but would be not cost effective.
Well, I agree with Master Quill. I think we need to stay out of the swinging bridge business.
I can cut it off, I guess.
Is it something, are they gonna, I was trying to read here, do they want us to remove, or they just want us to unhook the light, or what?
I don't know what's the best way to neutralize it or to make it inaccessible. I guess if you took the stairs off of it.
Will they be climbing?
Well, they still climb.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it really just needs to be gone.
Cut it off. Yeah, with torches, we cut it off at the ground.
Do you have you all right with doing that?
Yeah, sure, I can do it. Just haul it off for scraps, but I don't even do
Motion to approve the kid.
it. But, I mean, if I start blacktopping, it might be a few weeks before I get to it.
You understand?
Okay.
Be a good fall project when everything else is wrapped up.
It's been raining every day.
You stay up there and kind of watch it.
Yeah, Jackie could watch the weekend.
Watch them case cam.
Or I'm sure you could get, how are you gonna cut it? What are you gonna use, the torch?
Torch, yeah.
I'm sure you could Master Quill a torch. If he said 24, he'd be more than happy to go. Take care of that.
You gotta do some kind of question. You probably want to put a drink in beer.
Motion.
Okay, a motion and a second to have a second?
Second.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Caldwell?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Okay, you all have a copy in there also from Stacy, talking about the upcoming hand days. They haven't requested the usual, yet, at least I don't remember, improvement. They usually ask for the restrooms and the old courthouse in the front. I know that last year was the first year that Carter Man has been involved in an autograph signing event, and it was quite well attended, and anticipates probably going to be more so this year. But she's verified that Carter Man's going to be here hand days weekend, and wanted to use the same configuration that we had available for him last year, where they started out on our property and wound down the block here. And I guess if you all wanted to include in the motion the usual facilities available for the chamber.
Motion to approve usual access for the Chamber of Commerce on Mondays weekend.
Second.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Masterson? Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Caldwell?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Okay, and the last thing, you all have some raffle tickets in your package. I don't know if you saw them or not, but I
don't have that.
I got half.
In what?
I don't know.
Somebody needs to.
But anyway, if you all see potential for getting 6 raffle chances on the Red Cross for $5, I appreciate it. But I'm gonna pick up the rest of them, another 20.
How many do we have? I'm sorry.
Susan Hart gave me 50 to sell.
I got 20 more from you.
Still got a handful of tickets.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take the rest of this packet here, so y'all can help me out.
I apologize, Judge. I didn't see them in my packet. How many did you have in there?
I think,
They're stuck to.
I think you did.
There were 4 of them.
Back.
You want three?
There's 6 of them for $5. I didn't
You
know
want
you
three,
could do
man?
that in the gaming profession, but they're still doing it, I guess.
Gotcha.
You can, actually, you can try and get the tickets back so you don't take them.
We have now come to a new form of solicitation in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just spreading the
I haven't checked.
spreading the opportunity around.
Give me 6 of them.
Well, you got
Zach,
it.
you got about $5.
Your package is somewhere.
They're in there, look for them.
John, you'll find
I've got everything that y'all talk.
I bet you the $5 bill on you
Got
find
it,
it.
got it.
Guarantee that's true.
Okay, I guess we're back to the payment of bills with additions. Anybody?
Motion to approve the bills.
Second.
We have one additions there on the, I guess, the repair of the sheriff's vehicle.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Caldwell?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker? Mr. Masters?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Judge, I'd like to ask the court to, I'd like to make a motion to utilize $500 of my community project funds to build the gravel switch fire department.
Well, who I'm saying here?
Grab Switch Fire Department.
Second.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Caldwell? Mr. Masterson?
Yes.
Unanimous.
You have any tickets with you, John?
I'm paying you.
Oh, you're paying for tickets?
Yeah,
now?
I'm paying you for 6 of them.
You got 6 in your package.
Oh, I do? I don't have,
He wants 6 more.
I guess my question is, if I collect money, I gotta turn in tickets. And I need your 6 tickets. So
Jackie,
anytime
Master
I-
Wicker always figures it out. He lost it, he knew those tickets were in there, so all of a sudden he lost his package. Okay.
You may want to read your packet when you come to court.
take that money for the 6 that I've lost. There you go.
Larry explained to me, that they want to
We'll
look at
find
the
out.
packet.
That'll show up.
No, it might not. It might.
You need to have 6 tickets to.
Where's that?
Well, I'll just take the 6 if it shows up. If it don't show up, then you got to fire out.
Anybody got anything else?
Not this time.
MTA?
Motion to the second. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.